I grew up eating English peas, but for the sake of my story, let's call them Irish peas. As a child, I spent my summers in Ireland on my grandparents' farm. Not only was this the one time of the year I saw all my relatives and rode our donkey, but it was also when I could enjoy quite a few healthy servings of hearty Irish food. Meat, potatoes, carrots, and peas. Down the lane from our farm lived an old man who was greatly respected by my family. I could never really understand him because of our vast generation gap, but there was a strange aura that surrounded his presence. One of wisdom, respect, age, and smell. In truth, he simply appeared to me as a silly old man dressed in Irish tweed. What I really remember about him is how he ate his peas, one by one, but with a knife. The patience to do so baffled me. Such precision and effort put into eating such a meaningless side dish. The real art of it is that his hand shook almost uncontrollably the whole time. Yet the pea lay still. I saw no sense in eating peas this way. Not only is it impractical, but it slows down the pacing of the meal. Still, I try to mimic the old man. My family held him with such high esteem. They believed in his methods, his wisdom, and so I kept trying to enlighten myself. Every meal I tried to coax the peas into staying on my knife. I became fixated on mastering this seemingly pointless craft, but my attempts were to no avail. So I stopped eating my peas. At first, my parents did not notice, but they soon caught on. I told them I couldn't stomach the taste anymore. That was a straight lie. I loved the taste of peas. I loved stuffing my mouth full of peas and then chewing them to a mush. But I had failed, and I continuously failed, and no one could know. On the last night of my family's stay on the farm, there was a grand feast. I was the last to arrive to the table for dinner that night, so my seating choice was limited. The only remaining seat was in between my grandfather and the old man that lives down the lane. A brief moment of anxiety came over me as I felt the two patriarchs looming over me. I refrained from talking as much as I could throughout the whole meal. By the time the meal was served, I was less anxious, almost confident. And as suspected, it was a classic Irish meal. Beef stew with potatoes, carrots, and peas. I watched the old man as he ate his food, hoping to con him into showing me his tricks. He didn't touch his peas for the majority of the meal, as if he was saving them for last. I became frustrated and fed up with waiting, so I attempted to conquer his craft once and for all on my own. But when I looked down cross-eyed at my knife, the pea had fallen off. I was defeated. The old man noticed this and started laughing at my apparent failure.
I like my peas with honey. I've done so all my life. They do taste kind of funny, but it keeps them on my knife.